Okay, hello YouTube. So today this is going to be the review, or I guess a comparison on the Medela versus Ameda. I know when I was pregnant, my friend had the Ameda double electric breast pump and I wanted the Medela, and then a lot of people were telling me a lot of different things that were better about one another. So I guess I'm just gonna give you my opinion on which one. Now, I guess before I begin, I should tell you that when I first gave birth, for the first 4 months of my son's life, I used the Ameda double electric breast pump, and now my son is almost 7 months old. He's still he's six and a half months old. I use the Medela double electric breast pump, and I'm gonna tell you why. When I hit about that 4.5 month mark, I started working. I went back to work, and it got a lot harder to breastfeed and pump or whatever, and I was told the double electric breast pump was good for all that, and it wasn't getting any milk out, and it was very devastating because I love Ameda and I loved this pump, but it just wasn't getting any milk out, and now I use this one. So let's get started. This is the Ameda double electric breast pump. As you can see, this is the Ameda double electric breast pump. This is the pump itself. These are the 2 bottles. The pump comes with 2 cup holders to hold your bottles, which is, to me, it was a must-have because when I first gave birth, I was so clumsy and so tired. I would wake up in the middle of the night and gorge, so I would just sit this on the bed, and these cup holders were like a lifesaver. And then this is the Medela double electric breast pump. This is it right here. This is the power cord. This is where I keep the power cord, and up here is where I keep the tubing. I guess if you are working, this would be a more easier pump that you could carry back and forth. This, on the other hand, you can see it's a little bit bigger. I didn't really have any trouble carrying this back and forth, but I guess this is just smaller and more compact and easier to put in your purse. Number 1, effectiveness and efficiency. These are both very effective and very efficient pumps. When I first gave birth, I will put a picture. When I first gave birth in the hospital, I could pump out about 3 ounces of colostrum. And when I came home, I could pump out about 6 ounces. So that means I was filling up this bottle all the way up to the top. This bottle goes up to 4 ounces, so I was filling this bottle up to the top and some. When I gave birth, actually, I went to the store and I bought these. These are the Parents' Choice bottles. They're like 99 cents or something like that, I think. They go up to 9 ounces. These actually fit on the Ameda pump. They fit perfectly, and they fit in the cup holder. And I actually used to fill these up when I came home from the hospital to the 6 or 7 ounce mark, which is all the way up here. And yeah, so when it comes to efficiency, this pump is amazing. Now that I use the Medela double electric breast pump, it is just as efficient as the Ameda, and it is very effective. It is easier to take to work, which is something that I very much like. You just close this up, and then it has a little handle. I don't carry this around like this. I put this in my purse. When it comes to efficiency, it gets a lot of milk out. Again, I will put a picture of all the milk that I would pump with the Medela. Number 2, portability. Like I said before, this, I guess the Medela is obviously easier to carry than this one. This one's a little bit bigger than the Medela, and you can't exactly like put away the tubing or the power cord. Like right now I have the power cord right here. Right now I have the power cord right here, and I don't have anywhere to put it. So this is a little bit more, I guess, convenient when it comes to portability. Number 3, functionality. Now, let's start with the Ameda. The Ameda has a setting. Let me remove the bottles. The Ameda has a speed setting, which is right here, and a suction setting. So you can control how fast and how hard you want the suction. On the Medela, it doesn't have that option, but it has the letdown option. And then here you can control the suction. Now, to me personally, the suction is set like on 3 levels. Like once you reach level 1, 2, and 3, anywhere in between it doesn't really change. So it's kind of just like 3 levels of suction. Here on the other hand, it has different, like, you know, it suctions harder as you move the nozzle. With the Medela, at least in my opinion, it's just like 1, 2, and 3. There's no in between to it. But it does have that letdown option. Here, it doesn't have the letdown button, but you can do the letdown manually. When you first begin pumping, it takes a couple seconds, but you have a letdown. Once you have that letdown, you just press this button and then it starts pumping automatically. With the Ameda, all you have to do is turn the nozzle. So to me, the Ameda was a little bit better just because I can control the speed and the suction. Here you cannot control the speed. It's either letdown mode or suction mode. There's no in between like there is with the Ameda. Okay. Number 4, cleaning time. Now, the Ameda double electric breast pump is a closed system, meaning milk cannot back up into the tubing, water cannot back up, no liquid can back up into the tubing. On the Medela, on the other hand, it's an open system, therefore the milk can back up into the tubing, and actually it probably never fails. Water always gets into the tubing every single time that I pump. What I do is, once I disconnect the pumps and I'm pouring the milk into either a storage bag or the bottle that he drinks from, I just let the pump run for a couple more minutes so that the humidity kind of like, you know, airs itself out. I read online that if you leave the tubes wet, mold can grow in the tubing, and I have a phobia when it comes to mold. I hate mold. If this pump gets mold, I am very much capable of throwing the whole pump in the trash. $200 worth, $200 pump, I will throw it in the trash if it gets mold. So that to me was a very, very big downside. Of course, I did not know that when I purchased the pump. But just to be safe, I let the pump run for a couple extra minutes. Now, I will say, to me, the Ameda is easier to clean, just because I guess this would be 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. This would be just 3 pieces. So this is a 2-piece, or this is a 4-piece pump, and this would be a 3-piece. I guess it's just your opinion which one would be easier and faster to clean. They're about the same, I guess. Okay, so the option of actually carrying it around the household. To me, it's about the same. I usually have this nightstand, this portable nightstand, that I move throughout the house wherever I'm pumping. So in the mornings, I'll set that nightstand by my bed, or I have a nightstand by my bed. In the morning, I'll put that nightstand in the living room. So if my baby is sleeping with me on my bed, I go to the living room and pump. And if he's in his crib, I just stay on my bed and on my nightstand and pump. You can put either one of these on that nightstand and plug them in. I guess the easiest one to carry around the house would be the Ameda, because it's kind of just one pick up and carry. All you have to do is carry the power cord, and this is just one pick up and carry. This, I guess you can do that, but it doesn't have the bottle holder, so you're carrying this as well. Again, it's up to you what you find easier. I no longer use this pump, so I no longer have the option of picking up, you know, which one I want. The most important option for some of you mothers is price. The Ameda double electric breast pump can range anywhere from $180 to $250. And the Medela double electric breast pump can go anywhere from $220 to about $300. So I guess it's just what you want to spend. It's about the same, you know, they're both pretty expensive pumps. Now, before you go out and spend that money, look into your insurance company, because I got my Ameda for free. And I got my Medela for free. My TRICARE insurance covered my Ameda, and then another government agency covered my Medela double electric breast pump. So I did not pay, I was never going to pay $180, $200, $300 for a breast pump. So I suggest before you go out and buying one is to look into what your insurance will cover. And actually, you can spend the $200, $300, and if your insurance does cover it, they will reimburse you the money back. I never paid for it. I applied for it. My doctor wrote a prescription. I sent it into somewhere. I don't even remember where. And the military sent me this pump. So I strongly recommend, before you go out and spending that money, to look into your insurance, because I'm pretty sure it's covered. I am going to the noise, which one is noisier, which one is quieter. I'm gonna plug them in and show you, and you of course can be the judge of that. To me, they both make about the same amount of noise. Okay, now this is the Medela plugged in. This is how much noise it makes. It's letdown mode. That's turned all the way up. That is the Medela breast pump. Now I'm going to show you the Ameda. This, I'm sorry, I accidentally stopped it, but this is the Ameda. Okay, so noise-wise, it's entirely up to you what you prefer and what, I guess, okay, let me say this. I've pumped with both of these pumps next to my sleeping baby and next to my sleeping husband, and I've never woken them up. So, you know, it's not that loud to some people. I know somebody told me that the Medela was like super, super loud, and I don't find either of them that loud at all. Okay, well, that is pretty much it for my Ameda versus Medela, I guess, review / comparison or whatever. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. But yeah, that's basically it. Thank you for watching. Bye.